welcome to this edition of Canton Contact. I am your host, Peg Stevens. My first guest today is here to tell us all about Spotlight Players productions that are coming up at the Village Theater this fall. Joining me now with all of the information is Spotlight Players producer of Schoolhouse Rock Live Jr., Laura Kitzman. Laura, welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you, Peg. It's great to be here.
I understand that you have a lot of wonderful productions coming up soon at the Village Theater.
Yes,
But before we get to that wonderful lineup, could you please start by telling us a little bit about Spotlight Players' history?
So Spotlight Players is a 501c3 nonprofit community theater organization. We're based out of the Village Theater here in Canton. This is our 71st season, 71 years. So we were originally started as the Plymouth Theater Guild, and we used to perform at the Northville Regional Psychiatric Hospital on 7 Mile in Northville. And then in 2004, when Spotlight Players and the Village Theater formed the partnership when it first opened, we became Spotlight Players. So, yep, that's the history.
How exciting, and congratulations on that long history.
Thank you.
Now, I understand that you are a large theater company. What groups make up the Spotlight Players?
So we have 3 groups. We have our youth group, Spotlight Youth Players, and those are our kids, so up to 20 years old. And they normally will do only kids shows. There's no adults that perform in those shows. And then there's the Spotlight Players, and that's actors of all ages. And then there's Still Got It Players, and that's actors ages 50 and older. Those are the actors in those. They traditionally perform comedies, the senior group, so it's good.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So something for everyone, it sounds like.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if I understand correctly, you perform year-round.
Yes, we take a short little break in the summertime, but not too long. We start right back up with auditions for our September show. So it's a very small break, just 1 or 2 months is all.
And how can folks get involved with the Spotlight Players?
So our website is spotlightplayersmi.org, and there's so many different ways to get involved in the organization, not only acting and dancing and singing, but there's a lot of other, like music directing, musicians, choreography, set building, sound design, light design, spotlight operator, costumer, stage manager, props manager, and then even opportunities on like the board side, like marketing and accounting, finance, show selection, membership, those kind of things. So a lot of ways to get involved.
Wonderful. And what brought you to this particular group?
Oh my goodness, acting. I did act at one time. Yeah, so I was an actress, and I acted the very first year that we were here at the Village Theater. So I've been involved right from 2004. So.
And now you've worked up and you're directing and
yes,
producing.
Yes,
and
that's right.
Wearing many hats.
That's right. Yes.
Now, can you please explain your relationship with the Village Theater?
The Village Theater, they obviously they run the whole building, and we are in a partnership with them. So we're the resident theater group that performs at the Village Theater, and wow, we just have a great relationship with all those folks that work there at the Village Theater.
Oh,
so,
wonderful!
Yeah.
And if I understand correctly, you perform on the main stage as well as the Biltmore studio.
That's right. Yes, both locations. The main stage seats 400 people, and the Biltmore studio seats 80 people. So it's a small black box kind of area to play in. So
wonderful. Yeah. Now I understand you have an exciting lineup scheduled for us.
Yes, we certainly do.
What can we look forward to this season?
So our first show is going to be Anything Goes, and that is going to be on the main stage. It is very tap heavy. It's going to be so very entertaining because of so much tap, and those folks have been rehearsing, and they are so good, so good. So it's one you really don't want to miss.
And when is that taking place?
That's going to run September 15th through 17th and 22nd through 24th, and that's going to be on the main stage, on the big stage at the Village Theater. Our Friday and Saturday performances are at 7:30, and Sunday is at 2 p.m.
Excellent. And I know tickets are very reasonable.
Yeah, tickets are only $16 to $18 each. And you can purchase those by calling the box office at 734-394-5300. You can also visit the Village Theater website at cantonvillagetheater.org. And if there are any tickets still yet available. You can purchase them at the box office 1 hour prior to the showtime.
Oh, great. Now, I understand that's a large production.
Yes.
How many actors do you have in that particular production?
We have about 40 actors in that one.
How
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, and there's a big staff behind all those actors, but yeah, it's really, they're a great cast. Like I said, they're super talented. Their tapping is amazing. So.
And it's a fun musical, correct?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it really is.
So if you're looking for some wonderful, lighthearted entertainment,
yes,
anything goes.
That's it. That's absolutely it, yes.
Now let's switch gears and talk about the show that you are currently producing.
Yes, so the next show right after Anything Goes is Schoolhouse Rock Live Junior. And so this is our group of kids. They are going to do the musical. They're singing and dancing along with the whole storyline that goes with Schoolhouse Rock. There's going to be some really great songs in this show that you'll remember from a long time ago when you were a kid and you used to watch Schoolhouse Rock on Saturday mornings. So it would be songs like Unpack Your Adjectives and I'm Just a Bill.
Oh, I love that one.
Right? Me too. The Preamble, Conjunction Junction, Interplanet Janet. So there's some really fantastic songs in this kids production, and they are just doing a knockout job. They've been rehearsing and they look fantastic. So it's going to be very entertaining.
And when does that particular production run?
So that one is September 28th through October 1st. There's 5 shows, and that is going to be in the Biltmore studio. So there's only 80 seats per show in that one. They sell out, so it's going to be a really great show. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday performances are at 7:30, and then Saturday and Sunday we have performances at 2 p.m. matinee.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So get your tickets now before they're gone.
Absolutely. Yes.
Now, I understand you have some other productions coming up?
We sure do. We have Men Are Dogs, which is our Still Got It players, our group of 50 and older. So that's going to perform November 3rd through 5th and 10th through 12th. One other show that I wanted to mention too was we have auditions coming up for A Christmas Story. So that is the classic A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out, Red Ryder, BB gun.
One of my favorites.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so the auditions for that are coming up September 25th and 26th at the Village Theater at 7 p.m.
And real quick, if folks want to audition, what's the process like?
Oh, it's going to be really easy. So you just come in ready to read. And so you'll be given a script and you'll be asked to read a passage or two, depending on which part that you want to get. You might have to read more or less.
Excellent.
So yeah.
That sounds easy.
Yeah, pretty easy. Exactly. Yep.
Now, we're almost out of time, but I understand that you just have some other productions that you'd like to mention.
I sure would. So in the springtime, we're going to have another children's show, The Adventures of Dr. Dolittle. It is another youth musical, and that will be in the Biltmore studio. Auditions for that are January 2nd and 4th. Performance dates are March 8th through 11th. Our big main stage musical is going to be Annie, so that's going to be huge. Auditions for that are February 19th and 20th, and the performance dates are April 27th through 29th and May 4th through 6th of 2018. And then the last show of the season is Heaven Help Me, a Still Got It Players show. Auditions March 12th and 13th, and performance dates May 17th through 20th of 2018.
What a wonderful lineup.
Yeah.
Well, we're out of time, but if you wouldn't mind telling folks where they can go for more information.
Oh, absolutely. So our website is spotlightplayersmi.org. If you want to send us anything, our P.O. Box is 87821, Canton, Michigan 48187, and our phone number is 734-480-4945.
Great. Laura, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us all about Spotlight Players.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Well, we will be right back with more Canton Contact.
This plus this equals this plus this and this. Don't text and drive. Hey, Canton, it's the Back to School Summit Membership Special. Take advantage of this great offer and get 10% off all annual Summit memberships. Enjoy the many activities we offer. Choose from over 60 fitness classes, the aquatic center, racquetball, the gymnasium, locker rooms, and much, much more. Sign up September 9th through September 30th.
For more information, visit summitonthepark.org.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. My next guest is here to give us an update on the Canton Farmers Market. Here with all the information about this very popular weekend destination is Canton Farmers Market Coordinator Jackie Spears. Jackie, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
I understand that your regular season is currently underway. What can folks expect at a Canton Farmers Market, especially for those folks who haven't gone yet?
Yeah, so this is actually my favorite time of the year for the market because they still have a lot of the summer produce. We're starting to come into the fall stuff now as well, so sweet corn is showing up, stuff like pumpkins and squash will be coming. So on top of all of our normal vendors, we also have weekly cooking demos with a few local rotating chefs, live music every weekend, some sort of kids activity, whether it's the Canton Public Library coming out to do story times. We have drum circles with Miss Carissa. We have a bounce house. So lots of stuff going on.
Yeah, this really sounds like something for everyone.
Yep.
And for those folks who haven't gone, which blows my mind that someone who lives in Canton has not checked out the farmers market, where is it located and when is it held?
So it's Sundays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The address is 500 North Ridge, so it's on Ridge Road between Cherry Hill and Denton, right near the Cherry Hill Village there.
Excellent. And you really can't miss it when you're driving by. And
Yes, exactly. And there's the big red barn there. You'll see all the vendors. You'll see the cars.
And what time is the market held?
9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay. And if I understand correctly, this is rain or shine?
It is rain or shine. Yep. Luckily, it's been pretty nice the
Pretty good
last
weather
few
so
times.
far.
But yeah, yep. Our vendors are there, so if you're willing to come out in the rain, they'll be there.
Excellent. And what type of products and merchandise can people expect to find?
A little bit of everything. So we, of course, have our farmers, and then we have people selling honey, bread, flowers, herbs. We have some craft vendors who sell jewelry, paintings. We try to kind of rotate them so that you get to see a little bit of everything. So basically all your staples you can get there. Absolutely.
And tell us the Michigan angle.
You mean using local produce?
Yes, yes.
That's
huge.
It is huge. Yep. So all of our farmers are within a 50-mile radius. I think the farthest is coming from maybe Tecumseh. A lot of them are right here in Canton. So everything they pick is either from that morning or from the evening before. So it's super fresh. Hasn't been sitting on a truck for a week, driving across the country to get here. All organically grown. Really healthy, really great, and you can taste the difference for sure.
You absolutely can. As someone who goes to the market often, I enjoy everything that I buy there.
Yeah, very good.
Now, let's talk about one of my favorite activities, the cooking demonstrations.
Yes.
Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so the cooking demos are usually from 10 a.m. to around noon. And what they do is the chef will come out in the morning, kind of shop around the market, buy products that they think look good for the day, and then just do a live demo right there. They usually will have recipes. They have samples for everyone to try. It's just a good way to show people how they can actually utilize the produce.
Absolutely. And I've been inspired many times. You go, you find out, see what they make looks so easy and so delicious.
Yes.
And then just go buy the ingredients and make it at home later in the week.
Exactly. Super simple. I'm not very good at cooking, but all of them are really good at making it dumbed down for people like me.
Excellent. And I know you have a couple of chefs who are renowned in the area.
Yep.
Anyone coming up that we can look forward to?
Christy Zabrowski is a regular. She's great. Also, Chef Greg Richards, he's from Wok Asian Bistro, so he does a lot of stir fries and Asian twist stuff. So they're two of the regulars.
Awesome. Now, I understand that you also have kids' activities. Can you explain a little bit more about those?
Yeah. So it's kind of a rotation of things. We have a bounce house that's out every few weeks. Miss Carissa.
Remember the socks, right? For the bounce house?
Yeah. Yep. Miss Carissa, like I was saying, she does a drum circle, which is really fun. She brings out all these homemade drums that she makes, and the kids get to take them home. The Canton Public Library will come out and do story times, and all of the weekly kids activities are posted on our website and then also on our Facebook page. So if you're curious about what there is for the kids to do that week, you can find it there.
Oh, how fun. Now, I understand that you have some experts on site during the market. The Master Gardeners?
Yes, our Master Gardeners, they're awesome. So if you have any gardening questions at all, they always have a booth there. They're very well informed. They're all volunteers and they're super eager to help people. And they actually grow all of the produce that's in the hoop house right next to the farmer's market as well. And all of that produce ends up getting donated to charities. So they're awesome.
And they are so knowledgeable.
They
I
really
asked them
are.
so many questions, and they have helped me out personally quite a bit. So I
Yeah.
encourage everyone who's watching, if they have any gardening or lawn question or anything, they are a wonderful resource.
Yes, they're always excited to talk about it.
Now, I understand that this season is sponsored by an organization within the community. Can you tell us who your sponsors are?
Yes. So this year our main sponsor is All Saints Catholic School. We have a big banner for them. They're always there. And they've really helped us out being able to, pay for all the little things that make our farmers market awesome.
Absolutely. And then one of the neat items that I've enjoyed learning about, your community booth. Can you tell us about that briefly?
Yeah, so every week we have a different community member. It has to be a nonprofit, and they will usually reach out, and they either just have information there just to kind of share about their charity, or sometimes they'll be doing giveaways, raffles, stuff like that. This next weekend we have the Boy Scouts coming out to sell popcorn for their fundraiser, so always something new.
How fun. And it adds a little something extra to the market.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, we're almost out of time, so if folks at home want to find out more information about the Canton Farmers Market, where should they go?
CantonFun.org/farmers market, and that'll have all the weekly vendors, the different activities that we have going on. All that can be found there.
Excellent. And then real quick, when does the market end for this season? And then is there anything else we can look forward to the rest of the year?
Yeah, so the last regular season market is October 15th. And then we'll have our off-season markets. There'll be one in February, one in March, and one in April. And they can look for information on that with our Facebook page and on our website as well.
Excellent. Jackie, thank you so much for stopping by and giving us the inside scoop on the Canton Farmers Market.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back with more Canton Contact.
Hey! Looking for a place to celebrate a special occasion? The Summit on the Park is the place for you! Offering a variety of theme party packages like Aquatic Center, Build-A-Buddy, and Splash Playground. Pick themes such as cars and trucks, Hollywood, luau, princess, safari, sports, and superheroes. For more information, call 734-394-5323.
This plus this equals this plus this and this. Don't drink and drive.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. My next guest is here to tell us about all of the health and wellness and fitness classes and programs that are available at the Summit on the Park. Here with all of the information is health and wellness specialist Jennifer Franz. Jennifer, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I understand that the Summit on the Park has many health and wellness offerings available to residents and non-residents.
We do.
Why don't you start by telling us what do you have that's new and exciting that's coming up?
So some of the big programs that we're going to be running are a lot of new registered classes. So I kind of looked at the schedule. I was seeing where other gyms may have some classes. So like a bar class, kind of like a ballet type of toning workout. a TRX class, which uses a suspension trainer that everybody just uses their own body weight, and then a lifting ladies class. So that's going to be a women's only weightlifting class to kind of take out the intimidation factor from being in the fitness center, getting them comfortable with different pieces of equipment, and just really work on building self-confidence and strength training.
Oh, great. And these sound like very progressive and yes, excellent classes to add into the mix.
Most
now,
definitely.
you mentioned that they're registered classes.
Yes.
What are the classes at the summit, and how do they differ?
So we have two different categories of classes. So we have classes that are drop-in classes, which are included with your membership, and those are free for any member to take. They range from Zumba classes, strength training, cardio classes, and then we also have our register classes, which any member, non-member, or resident or non-resident of Canton can come and take for an additional fee. And those range from our specialty classes, so like a cardio, cycle, and strength class, we offer that. And then the classes that I just mentioned, which are an additional fee.
Oh, great. So for folks who are interested in these unique offerings, they would sign up for a registered class, and basically for a session, they would pay a fee, and then they can go several weeks in a row at the same time, same day. Okay.
Yep. So they can all go online and register. If they need assistance registering, they can go to our front desk. But if they go to summitonthepark.org, they can register online.
Great. Now, you mentioned the bar class.
Yes.
And it is similar to a ballet class?
It has some of the different categories from ballet, so a lot of toning, but this takes it and brings it to non-impact. So you're not going to be jumping around or acting like a ballerina, but you use a ballet bar. So you're going to be doing lots of squats, a lot of leg work, and really toning your core and your legs.
Now, is this for the novice health enthusiast, or do you need to be more advanced to take that class?
No, that's one of the great things, is that anybody can take this class. A lot of our classes, they can be modified from a beginner level to your most experienced exerciser.
Excellent. Now, you mentioned a TRX, which I've heard that's across the country, that's very popular. Can you tell us about that class?
Yes, so it's a suspension trainer. So you're either going to be holding on to straps hanging from the ceiling, or you're going to be having your feet in it. You use your own body weight, so it can be as easy or as difficult as you want, just based on how you are angled to the floor. So you can do anything from a squat, you can do a plank on it, you can do rows, bicep curls. You can really work any muscle group on this trainer.
And is the thought process that it's low impact because of the suspension?
Yep, so even if you take something that is a high impact, like a jump squat, you can take that and modify it to just do a regular squat that you're going to be using the same muscles. But then you can have anybody from a beginner who would be just doing a squat to an expert on the straps to be doing a jump squat or anything like that.
Oh, great. Any other new classes that you wanted to tell us about?
Those are our major ones that we're going to be offering, but we do offer our yoga classes, like a beginner yoga class, intermediate or gentle yoga, which you can use a chair, you can really do whatever you're comfortable with. Our cardio, cycle, and strength is a very popular class. For the fall, we do offer a running, intro to running, essentially, class that's going to be outside as well.
Oh, excellent. So really something for everyone.
Yes, there's a little bit of everything.
Now, I understand that the Summit on the Parks Fitness Center is undergoing renovations.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
So we are doing essentially a complete remodel of our fitness center. We have taken all of our strength pieces and we're going to be getting brand new equipment. We're going to be doing brand new carpet. That center dividing wall that was in the fitness center, that has actually already been taken out. So we are in the process of laying down new carpet. So there's going to be a completely new look to our fitness center. The equipment is going to be repositioned. So all of our cardio equipment that was facing the wall originally is now going to be facing outside. And we have hung new TVs, and it's going to be a great new look.
Oh, it sounds like it. And I understand you have some new fitness equipment that will be installed.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
So like I mentioned before with the TRX trainers, we will actually have a station with 4 different units set up in there. We're going to have a new cable crossover, so you can really do any type of cable type workout on there. all of our selectorized, so anything that you use a pin to change the weight on, that's all going to be brand new. So we have an entirely new set of equipment coming in.
Excellent. And when will the renovations be completed?
So our renovations will be done after our normal shutdown. So the week after Labor Day, when we reopen on that Saturday, we will have a whole new fitness center.
Excellent. And I understand that you have a membership appreciation celebration week.
Yes, we do.
What can folks expect from that?
So with that, we're going to be having a lot of different prizes, a lot of different giveaways. We have different workout towels. We're going to be offering some free personal training sessions, free registered classes. We're going to be having a cooking demo so people can come in and grab some bite-sized munchies. Fruit appreciation, water appreciation, everything like that is going to be included.
Excellent. So a lot of fun things happening at the summit. Now, for those folks at home who realize that they need to make health and wellness a top priority in their lives, but they've never taken a class at the summit or they never even entered the summit, what do you recommend to them? How should they get started?
So one of the first steps that they can take is just coming into the summit and taking a tour. They can meet with some of our personal trainers. We offer personal training sessions, wellness coaching. We're even going to be taking wellness coaching and put into a class setting. So if they're not quite ready to do that one-on-one training, they can come in and meet with a bunch of different people who would like to learn more about eating healthy. All of those classes are going to be beginning in October, so they're going to be meeting with our nutritionist and kind of just learning the ins and outs of being healthy and how to make it a top priority.
Excellent. So do you recommend that they just stop by during business hours, or should they call and make an appointment? What's the best way?
If they are just driving by the summit, they want to pop in, they can meet with one of our building attendants, and they will be happy to take them on a tour of the facility.
Excellent. And then once they get the lay of the land, they'll be shown next steps of how to register for a class or get a membership.
Yes, most definitely.
Wonderful. So we're almost out of time, but if folks want to find out more information, where can they learn all about the Summit's health and wellness offerings?
Yep, so they can go to summitonthepark.org, and under the health and wellness section of the website, they can find a full list of our offerings, the group fitness schedule, the aquatic schedule, and everything health and wellness related.
Excellent. And any other words of advice for those people who might be on the fence about making health and wellness a priority?
So when it comes to health and wellness, it's never too late to start. So even if it's baby steps, just coming in and getting that first introduction and really just learning what there is to offer, it's always just a great first step. Even if you just want to come and talk to somebody about learning how to use equipment or what services that we offer. We have free personal training demos, so they can come and learn a quick little workout routine and just meet with our personal trainers to begin with.
Wonderful. Well, Jenny, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us all about the Summit on the Park's Fitness Center and your health and wellness programs.
Well, thank you for having me.
That's going to do it for this edition. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time on Canton Contact.